Afternoon, it's 3:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. I'm T-Speaker 222 with the ISO headquarters. We have just some breaking news today about Broadridge. It connects to DTCC to automate corporate actions, and this is a fascinating piece of information. Some information in Intel. It talks about the fintech providers, the trust and clearing corporations. It talks about newly enhanced services, collaborating with the ISO, and it talks about just some of the things that are voluntary and things that need to happen. So let's get into this article. Make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, what we do is we go over all new ISO news. Eventually, we'll get back into the technical analysis, but I have two other stations where you can go to for that. My XRP Future Millionaire Partnered page, and also my Swing Traders Anonymous. So that covers the whole grand scale of cryptos. When the ISO is ready, and we need to talk about the news and stuff right now. So that's what this station's dedicated for. Broadridge Financial Solutions, a global fintech leader, announced it is the first fintech provider to connect the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation DTCC's new automated process for submitting instructions for voluntary corporate actions in the ISO-20022 format. This is important because a lot of places are switching over to the ISO-20022 format. We're going to be getting a lot more stuff that I can be putting out here. The newly enhanced reorganization service offered by DTCC's subsidiary, the Depository Trust Company, DTC, automates the manual process of submitting corporate action instruction, thereby reducing risks associated with human error and providing significant cost saving for clients. This new offering for Broadridge's Global Asset Services Solutions clients is another industry first, enabling participants to increase straight-through processing rates for voluntary corporate action instructions from financial advisors to agents, said Michael Wood, head of asset servicing Broadridge. Broadridge looks forward to collaborating further with DTCC and expanding our products offering for clients. The program will provide common members of both DTCC and Broadridge's Global Asset Servicing Solution the ability to manage and execute corporate action instructions around time-sensitive events in a more streamlined and efficient manner, increasing straight-through processing rates and minimizing the risk associated with manual instructions. Broadridge currently services more than 60 DTCC corporate action clients. The Broadridge solution will provide full end-to-end integration with ISO 20022 messages for corporate actions lifecycle entitlements. ISO 20022 is an industry standard message type designed to simplify global business communication. After a robust testing period is completed, Broadridge, and this is the reason why I wanted to read this as well. Broadridge anticipates going live with DTCC's automated program in early 2022, which should probably be first quarter or early second quarter. Broadridge will continue to help facilitate testing with DTCC to support mutual clients' needs and identify process enhancements and the best path to implementation. In addition, in a separate effort, Broadridge is also working with DTCC to evaluate ways to achieve data standardization for equity corporate actions events. This initiative to improve the announcements process is a critical component necessary for success in the ongoing industry effort of achieving a golden copy record source from issuer which can be disseminated to all market participants. So I just wanted to read that to you guys real quick, and now I just want to go over a couple ISO coins. And yes, they're ISO coins as much as nobody wants to talk about it, but we're going to start with Doge. I know I have some fans of Doge, and I like to do some TA on here as well. So we have 1472 support, which we've already touched down, and we're trying to actively go below that again. So right now we're back up in between. We have 1472 support, 1516 resistance. To me, this is a continuation to the downside. That's going to bring us down to about 1306. I do have a low end target here, guys, of 922. So that's what I'm looking at. It's either going to hold at 1306, but I could see us down at 922. We've got a little spot over here at about 1101, 1102 area. Close enough, 1109. So that's basically what we're looking at. But this looks like a continuation to the downside, and I think we're going to be sub 13 cents. So watch these very closely. Pay attention to those numbers on the technical standpoint. Shiba, we're getting slaughtered. We broke through the 2828, and now we're making our way down to 1923. I know a lot of people thought I was nuts when I would put these out, but we've got a 2283 we're working towards, and then underneath that's 1923. So, I mean, this is really what's going on here. So pay attention to this. We're going to get rid of that one because that was all we were doing there was so we knew when we were following the moving averages. So that's really what it should look like. We got 2828 resistance, 2285 support, 1923 underneath. We break all this, and it is going to be a nightmare. But I don't know if we're going to break 1923. We could go back down to a lower level, but we're going to come to that as we go. And then I want to do algo. We came through the resistance support area of $1.14. That's our resistance. We got support at $1, and underneath that we got 81 cents. So this could be really tricky here, and this is also a continuation of the downside. You can see it. There's no volume that's gonna support a push up. In fact, we keep getting eaten alive, so that's algo. And then we're gonna end this with IOTA. I hope you paid attention to this very carefully. IOTA's got 93.86 resistance. It dropped through the $1 support. Our next level of support is 82.38, and if we fall through that, we got 70 cents, which is my accumulation zone. So I think we're going to go to about 64.67. That's where I targeted it, and now we're pretty much starting to go down there. This was my targeted move after we did that consolidation, as we talked about. So this is where I thought we'd come down, and we're starting to make our way there. We're about 27% away, so we'll see how far we go on our way down to there. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new or return.